Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on board. We are currently in line for takeoff and are expected to be in the air in approximately a couple of minutes' time. Enjoy your flight.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the designer scene. We're back for our second episode. Joining us, Safa Kerem, a fashion designer in Dubai, and we'll get to know more about her style and how her journey began. Hello, Safa.
Hello, thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming. So, how are you? How is everything?
I'm good. I'm so happy to be here.
Okay, we're happy to have you. So, you're a fashion designer, right? And okay, we want to know, how did your journey start?
Okay, so I've been into fashion. You know, when you grow up in Dubai, you see lots of fashion shows, fashion events, you hear lots of news, so you're in the industry already. So this is how I started liking fashion. And then as soon as I graduated from school, I entered a course in styling and image consulting, and I started working in that throughout my summer break until I started in university. So I studied fashion designing and strategic design management, and I just graduated. But before I graduate, I launched a small business in fashion, which is based on evening wear. So it's mostly evening dresses, but later on I'll be adding some jumpsuits, different pieces so that it suits a variety of people.
Okay, so how did the interest in fashion came to be? Is it something you knew you would go into while being in high school?
Yes,
You
definitely. Yes, I was really into fashion since I was in high school, and I used to attend some fashion shows and see these inspiring designers doing their magic. So as soon as I graduated from school, the first thing I did is that I enrolled in a small course,
Yeah.
which is styling and image consulting, because I knew I'd do my bachelor's in fashion designing. So I wanted to start in the fashion industry as soon as possible.
Okay. So what about fashion designers in Dubai? Do you have a specific one that you look up to?
I look up to many, but my favorite is Amato, and I also like Michael Cinco and Ramil Ali. So their style is very elegant, and their touch is unique. You know, you like when you look at a designer, you'd know that this is their piece, this is their signature. So I like these designers.
Yeah, and I saw your collection that you launched recently. It's very elegant. Also, it's as you said, it's evening dresses.
Yes.
So I can see that the inspo is coming from these designers. But you said that you don't want to only focus on evening dresses. You want to expand your collection into jumpsuits, streetwear.
So my university capstone project was a sustainable fashion brand, and it was casual wear, streetwear basically. And I realized that a lot of people really liked it more than the evening dresses, surprisingly, because I thought everyone's into these pretty evening dresses, but I realized that no, people are also interested in sustainable fashion. So the idea of it, I'll just summarize it quickly. It's basically pieces, for example, pants or a dress or tops that you can wear in at least 3 different ways. So the same pants could turn into shorts or formal pants, or pants, for example, with a slit. And the dress, for example, can be worn in 5 different ways: with sleeves, without sleeves, mini, midi, maxi. The same exact piece, you just play with it, and then that's it. You know, no one's gonna know if it's the same piece or another piece. And the materials used were sustainable. So I realized that I'm also into creating these streetwear, casual wear outfits. So later on, hopefully, I will launch something sustainable too that has to do with more streetwear.
Okay, and this collection, it comes as it comes all together. You don't need to buy it in separate.
No, it's just the same piece, exact same piece. And you know what's nice about it is that if you travel, you know, you always think about, you don't want to carry heavy stuff because of the weight. So this, imagine having a piece that can be worn in 3 different ways. Here you have 3 different outfits, you know, just by taking one piece. So, yeah.
So speaking of the sustainable fashion you're talking, do you think the pandemic we passed through had an effect in this? So it, in a way or another, introduced it to us, especially with different brands such as the Giving Movement, for example.
Definitely.
They were introduced. So
Yeah, I think the Giving Movement is a brand that started in the right time. So when everyone started shifting towards online shopping because of the pandemic and malls were closed, I think they chose the right timing to launch, and the sustainability aspect made a huge, gave them a strong marketing point, and obviously their PR, the story behind the brand made it successful today in a short time.
True. And this reminded me like when she said that the collection that she designed for sustainable is like you can mix and match them. It reminded me of the collection that we talked in our previous podcast, the swimwear.
The swimwear of
Yeah.
Hadia Ghadab.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I looked at it. It's amazing. Yeah, I really like the idea of like garments that can be worn in multiple ways. Because going back to sustainability, the fashion industry is considered one of the most polluting things, one of the most polluting industries. Because of people getting used to buying more, and they buy from fast fashion brands. Therefore, these garments are just end up in landfills. So I like the idea of creating things that can be worn more, styled in different ways, so that you keep your item. You don't just throw it away after a few washes. And using sustainable materials makes it last longer because it does not fade away with a few washes, unlike polyester and nylon.
Okay. I didn't know that, by the way. That's
Yeah.
interesting. And it's also like, when you buy a piece, you will wear it once, twice max, and then it's just going to be thrown away. Like, you're not going to be re-wearing the same thing. And having that option with like restyling the same piece in different looks, which helps, with the sustainability factor.
I think it's our mentality what pushes us to buy from fast fashion brands rather than like buying from sustainable brands. It's our mentality of like wearing it once or twice and then it's
a habit.
yeah, it's a
Yeah.
habit, yeah.
Because I'll tell you something. It's because we got used to just seeing everyone doing that, so we're doing that. And because some people think that fast fashion brands are affordable and sustainable brands are
Pricey.
have much higher price ranges. Yes, so it's actually wrong, because when you buy 3 pieces in a month, let's say, because the one piece does not last long from a fast fashion brand, but you buy a piece that can last for years from a sustainable brand, it's like affordable on the longer run, So definitely sustainable fashion is way more affordable. And the problem with sustainable fashion here in the UAE, some brands are considered boring for some people, because when you look at a fast fashion brand where they launch collections weekly or bi-weekly, and the colors, the trends, the cuts are new, while you look at sustainable fashion brands that have the basics only, you'd want to shop from fast fashion brands. So this is what's missing in sustainable fashion brands.
I think that's true, but there are a lot of brands that are trying to like put the element of design with the element of quality into like one of the examples that you said, the giving movement.
Yeah.
Yes.
They are being like very trendy. It's like fast fashion and looks wise, but with quality, it's sustainable.
Yes, definitely.
Okay, so since you're a fashion designer, can you like give us like, okay, so what is it, the process of designing a piece?
Okay, so first thing is that you need to have the right mood to design a collection. So that might take a few weeks, it might take longer, it might take a few days. It depends on how your mood is. So if you're in a good mood and you're relaxed and all you can think about is the collection, you do a great job very quickly. And definitely you'd look at lots of inspiration, do lots of research before you start designing. And then later on comes the process of pattern making. So we do not cut directly on fabric, we cut the patterns on paper.
Okay.
So you design it, based on each garment it's different. And then later on, if that's right, you start cutting on the fabric and then stitching it together, then that's it.
Oh, okay, wow. So you don't use the fabric immediately?
No, you don't.
Okay.
You don't. Some people, if you drape on the mannequin, so some designers don't like to sketch, they like to drape directly on the mannequin. And some designs, don't work with patterns. They work based on your body shape exactly. So you drape directly on the mannequin. This is where you cut directly fabric and you don't do paper.
Okay. Is there like any shocking facts about designing?
Okay. Everyone wears jeans, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. How many liters of water do you think a pair of jeans takes?
Oh, what do you mean? Like you need water to design jeans?
Not to design, but like to create the material.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Yeah, the process of
Is it like, I don't know, 10 liters?
10 liters.
I would say somewhere around 7, 5, 7.
Liters?
Yeah.
One pair of jeans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
7,500 liters of water.
No
Oh my
way.
God.
Yes, one pair of jeans.
7,500 liters of water to design one piece of jeans.
Yes, and then we have the white jeans, black jeans, blue jeans. You know, we have that collection.
Okay.
So, yes, it's very shocking. It's very not sustainable, and some brands are trying to work on it, but it's costly. Sustainable
True.
fashion is costly. So, but definitely you know, with hearing stories and like water scarcity and all these things, we need to do something about it. We need to do a change. So, yeah.
Okay, wow, I didn't know that. 7,500, I'm still
That's a
shocked.
lot.
Okay, and okay, what else? I was thinking of, so in the longer run, you're thinking of opening your own shop, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so do you think opening a shop is as important now? Because like everything is online, to be honest. Like,
I don't think it's that important anytime soon. You know, it's not a priority for me because, you know, a lot of brands, as you said, are shifting towards online and that's the future. But it's also nice, you know, especially with evening dresses, you have some clients that want to come and try on these dresses. You know, when you do customizable dresses also, they want to do alterations later on. They want to alter the design you have. They want to add sleeves. They want to make it shorter. So it's good to have that connection with clients, you know. But for now, having an online shop is a great option, honestly. It's not missing anything other than
the alteration.
yeah.
But even for the alterations, I've seen, I'm not sure what brand is it, they send a bus that has tailors and their dresses for people to their houses for them to try out the dresses and alter them if they need to, like on spot.
Yeah, that's a very nice service, honestly. The home service, you know,
Yeah.
the shopping experience the clients get is very important. So I think that's a very nice service. But as a startup brand,
Yeah.
I think,
Online.
yeah, I think I'd do that later on. That could be online too, you know, it's a service that you request. But for now, I'm focusing more on the product itself. And then later on, obviously the shopping experience is very important. Not just that, even the packaging is very important, you know,
That's true.
because when you open your package, the experience you get when you unwrap it, when you see the dress, you know, they say when you get a gift, 70% of the excitement is about the packaging when you open it.
That's
So, yeah.
True. Okay, so let's look at some of your pieces that you designed. We'll have it for you guys displayed on the screen. So, okay, so this is a beautiful dress to begin with. It's a really, I don't know. Look, the thing is that I'm gonna be super biased because like this color is my favorite color. So if I
Royal
see,
blue.
yeah,
Yeah.
royal blue is my favorite. So anything in royal blue, I'm like, okay, it's so pretty.
So I wanted to start with a strong color, which is royal blue. So the first design I designed is not this one, it's another dress, but it's also in royal blue. This dress I designed for Ramadan. So it's also satin, and the fabric is very soft. I want whoever is wearing the garment to feel confident about their body, to feel confident about their beauty and everything. The first design I designed is, we were talking about draping. So the upper part was all draping, and the lower part is just flowy.
Flowy.
And what do you think it's made of? Just fabric?
Oh, I feel like, okay, is there any like,
So
Yeah, is there any wires here?
Yes, it's
Yes.
called plastic poning.
Yeah, okay.
So to make it
Stand,
up,
okay.
we use plastic poning, and that's the first design I designed. And here
Okay.
I added abaya to make a set. So here at the GCC,
Sure.
lots of people were looking for sets that they can wear to, for example, weddings. So an abaya, and then they can take it off, or for family gatherings. These sets are very important. So I tested making an abaya also that suits the design itself to make a cord.
Okay, and what about your pink set?
Okay, so this represents me. This is a
Yeah.
design that I created for myself, and I'm really into pink, tulle, and these like these layers and everything. And it also has plastic poning for it to stand up. And corset was trendy this
True.
season, so I decided to create something feminine and cute.
Yeah, it is very.
Yeah,
It's very
it
like
is.
princess-like. Okay. I was just gonna say, since you mentioned GCC, like it's when you're designing. I feel when you're designing a piece for this region, you have there, especially for Dubai, you have so many like targets that you have to focus on because Dubai is so broad with their
Yes.
like with their people. Like there are people that like to show, people that like don't like to show. So like, does it like kind of like irritate you sometimes when you're designing a piece?
So this is why at first I did not launch a full collection. I started launching pieces. So if you see the blue dress is a bit, it's like feminine, romantic, and then the black dress has like a corset, but it's edgy. Not every woman dares to wear it.
Sure.
So I decided to like try on different styles to see what people like, and for me, like to have an idea on what to design next. And definitely I should have a target for every collection, because as you said, the target here is very broad, and there's nothing called this collection is for everyone. Lots of designers try to do that, but each person's taste is different, preference, body shape, style, colors.
True.
So there should be a target every time.
True, I agree on that. And Billy, you want to add anything?
Just like the other blue dress, I don't know if it's a thing where it was once a belt and then the other it was like a neck piece.
Yes, the Ramadan dress basically.
Ah, okay.
Yes, this piece is one of the pieces that can be worn in different ways. So the sleeves are detachable. They're tulle sleeves. You can either put them here, so you raise them, or you put them from the elbow, or the same thing with the belt.
Yeah.
So you can either tie it on your neck, wear it as a belt, or put it as a headpiece. So you play with the dress and you style it as much as possible, so so that you don't get bored of the piece itself.
That's amazing. That's actually amazing, and especially that like it targets like I feel like every woman, like people that like have like a nice waist, so like they will show their waist.
If you don't,
Yeah,
you just
yeah.
leave it flowy.
Yeah,
Yes.
true.
I just want women to feel confident, in whatever they wear.
So, okay, which brings me to my next question. If you could describe your like sense of fashion in one like your goal in one word, like
I'd
your
say
vision,
enhance your beauty.
enhance your beauty.
Yes. In the world of social media, where you follow lots of influencers and lots of celebrities, new trends every day, surgeries, all these things, you lose your confidence. You lose your
That's
confidence, as a woman. So I'm trying to go back in time where people were confident about what they wear, about how they look like, without having to do so many things. Each woman is beautiful in her own way.
True. Okay. Completely agree. All right, I think that's about it. Thank you so much
Thank
for
you so much for
being
being
here.
here.
And thank you guys for tuning in. Can't wait to see you in our third episode. And yeah, make sure you check out our Instagram page for updates and for this episode and our website. And thank you again, Safa, for joining us today.
Thank you so
Thank you
much.
so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the designer's scene. For your safety and comfort, please remain seated. Check out our Instagram page for any updates and make sure to follow. Please make sure one last time that you are experimenting with your style. I'd like to thank you for joining us on this trip, and we are looking forward to seeing you on board again in the near future. Have a nice day.